So, during all this pandemic, a lot of people feel like they can't go to the movies. For a lot of people, that films are their favorite pastimes. Well, guess what? You don't have to feel that way. In fact, if you have a computer or you have a device, you can take in films from basically around the world. Ogechi Chieke, is that correct? We're talking films from around the world?
Films from around the world. So the Sabira Cole Film Festival is a juried competition, international, that we're supporting filmmakers in the diaspora, the storytelling traditions of global communities of color to control our image and our narrative. So if you're looking for something different than the run-of-the-mill, Netflix, Amazon, come here, that's what we got.
So who are these filmmakers? Who are they?
Well, they're represented from 12 countries all over the world internationally. We've got films from South Africa. We've got films from Germany, India. We've got several films from all over the United States representing different countries in East Africa. We've got a Somalian film, just a ton of issues. And looking at it, we've even got films from Pittsburgh.
Get out of here, really?
Yes, we've got some really great documentaries from Pittsburgh. So our programming is broken down over 6 nights, and we've got something from every genre. I was just floored by all the amazing submissions that we got.
So we need to go back a little bit. I mean, you were here a couple months ago, I guess it was, and we kind of talked about it. And I like to feel like people watch the show every week, but just in case somebody missed that week, let's talk about this festival. Let's talk about the woman that is named after, because this is a labor of love for you.
Yes, it is a labor of love. Sabira Cole Film Festival was born out of the ashes of the Sabin Film Festival, which was the project of my aunt, Sabira Cole.
So let me stop you just for 1 second. So you literally now, when she did it, that was the name, but now it's changed to the Sabira Cole Film Festival.
Yes, because, unfortunately, she had done the film series for about 10 years in Pittsburgh, and many people knew her from the Homewood Library, City of Asylum. But she died in February, very unexpectedly. And she was literally 10 days away from launching this international film competition. It was just so important to her to support artists and magnify our stories.
Okay.
So, literally myself and my uncle Mike Hill, along with Khalil Ziegler from City of Asylum, we just took the reins and we rebranded as Sabira Cole Film Festival to just honor her memory and her contribution to the Pittsburgh arts community.
Okay, so you kind of then grew up under this film festival. I mean, was it going on like your whole life?
That was cute. But yes, no, it's so funny. I've told this story several times today. I'm from here. I was born and raised here, but I went out into the world. I worked in post-production. I lived in Los Angeles. I've been in New York. I'm in animation. I teach computer animation now down in Bowie State. So I've always worked with film and television industry. It just so happened that Sabira, that was her passion. So I came back here. That's how I came back to Pittsburgh to work with her. And she was here kind of like, I was her understudy. And then this happened, so it's like bittersweet. Like, I can't explain it. I feel like she's still with me.
Sure.
But it's just like, I couldn't have ever foreseen that this would happen. But, it is a labor of love. The family of Sabira Cole, we're all participating with this and doing whatever it takes to make it happen. So I'm so proud to present this.
All right. So now let's talk about the event. So it's coming up in November.
We start on Friday, November 6th. Okay. That event will be the Mystical World. We're showing Yemen Ya. We're showing the Snake Charmer on the 7th. We're doing Hope for the Future. We've got a Black Panther panel with Herb Boyd talking about fact or fiction. And we've got some really great, interesting panelists that they're going to discuss Afrofuturism and what those possibilities mean for us. On Friday the 13th, we're going to do horror and thrillers. And we've got some spicy films for that night. So, get ready. Saturday the 14th, we're doing Connection and Communication. And we've got some rom-coms, some shorts that night. On the 20th, Friday, we're doing Local Legacies, and that's where we're going to do our shorts that are narrative, and most of our features were documentaries. So we've got some really great films there. Give 'em Sky, was, I felt like, a standout right there. That's about Wilkinsburg and, you know, some struggles that local men are facing. And that's what I loved about some of those films, because they really give representation to local Black men in a non-stereotypical fashion. So I love those films so much. On the 21st, we're doing Away from Home, and that's our African films and our films that are abroad, India. So I'm just really excited.
So this is all going to be virtual.
Yes, ma'am.
And so how do folks get involved? Do they go to the Sabira Cole Film Festival site? How do folks get involved?
Our website.
you just happen to bring that up.
Our website is Sabira Film Fest for the Sabira Cole Film Festival 2020. The way to get involved with us is to go to our website, subscribe, and subscribe to our newsletter. And that's going to give you all the events, all the links. We work with the City of Asylum, the Show Must Go On line portal. So just get involved with our newsletter and you won't miss any updates.
And I mean, in that regard, the timing is actually perfect, because I mean, I kind of said that in just at the beginning of the segment, because I know everybody I know has been like, man, I want to go to the movies. I'm tired of Netflix. I'm tired of this.
We watched everything on Netflix. We watched it all.
Exactly. So this is really an opportunity to see some things that you would never get to see anywhere else.
Definitely. And see them first. You know, we're breaking filmmakers. So definitely come here and see them first before we take them on tour.
Right. And then if you go to the website, you'll also learn about the filmmakers. Yes?
Yeah, you'll learn about the filmmakers, and definitely the most important thing is subscribe to the newsletter. That's going to get you all the information you need about the filmmakers, how to watch the events, how to attend the events, the schedule, but definitely our website, sabirafilmfest.org.
You know what, you said it, but I want you to like lift that up again. I thought that was actually pretty cool, the way you just like slid that right up. There you go. And it turns out we did have a lower third with sabirafilmfest.org, but I like the way you held up that graphic. I like that so much better. Indeed. Thank you so much for joining us once again. And thanks for keeping this alive. I mean, it's like you said, I know she's looking down on you. She's not only looking down on you, I can see her right now with her arms crossed, trying to hold back a smile. But
I feel like she's with us. I'm so proud of this. You know, it's just,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Lynn.
Yeah, she's thrilled. She's thrilled.
Yeah.
Indeed. Thanks so much. We'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap all this up in just a minute when the Lynne Hayes Freeland Show continues. Don't go away.